I don't know what that wig is all about, but he insisted on wearing it in the weigh-ins, and he insists on wearing it here. All I know is that this dude can fight his ass off. Khabib Nurmagomedov. He is a former Russian Sambo champion. Started off his mixed martial arts career in that. Is an outstanding grappler, a very good striker as well. And he is an internationally recognized Sambo master, which is the Russian style of grappling. And in combat, Sambo actually incorporates striking as well. Very heavily favored leg locks in that style. It's a very interesting style of grappling, a little bit different than jiu-jitsu or judo, and then it's very similar, but they go for submission sometimes over position. It's a wild sort of a style of martial arts. He's a two-time Russian combat Sambo and two-time world Sambo champion. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is about as big as a man can get and still make 155 pounds. When you see this guy in real life, you will think there is no way that guy is 155 pounds. Well, when he gets to the octagon, he's not. He might be 180. He is huge and shredded, and he has outstanding skills, especially with his jiu-jitsu and his wrestling. This is Gleison Tibau, ladies and gentlemen, and if you've never seen him fight before, he is a fun fighter to watch. Yeah, that's 155 pounds.
Yeah, right.
What is going on with science today?
It was yesterday.
Yeah, he weighs in at 155 pounds. He's probably 155 pounds for all of 3 hours. And he is inflated quite substantially today. And that is a big part of this sport. And when you've got a guy like Gleison Tibau who has it down to a science, you really see the positive benefits of what he does.
Gleison Tibau, as Joe mentioned, has been on a roll. And he looks for his 4th straight UFC win here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight matchup, Gleison Tibau, 5 years the elder of Khabib Nurmagomedov. Everything else is virtually identical. Once again with the introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a perfect professional record, 17 wins, no losses, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds, fighting out of Fairfield, New Jersey, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter holding a professional record, 34 wins, 7 losses, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds, fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Gleison Tibau. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, our referee. The lovely Brittany.
That's his name.
Yes.
What's up?
Everybody's here tonight.
You ready? Let's go, come on!
Gleison Tibau and Khabib Nurmagomedov. Here we go. The veterans.
A solid 10 pounds heavier than Nurmagomedov, now inside the octagon.
His last fight, which was an impressive, hard-fought win over Rafael dos Anjos, he said was his best cut ever, and he is one of the biggest, strongest members of the lightweight division. This is 16th UFC fight, the southpaw in the white and blue trunks, Nurmagomedov fighting for the 2nd time in the UFC.
Wow, listen to the Russian contingent yelling out Khabib.
The Eagle, 17-0. Internationally recognized Sambo master. And and a pro since '08. Made his debut in Nashville, Tennessee back in January, and submitted Kamal Shalarus, a veteran in his own right. Wild looping left.
Sambo's a very exciting style of martial arts if you're not familiar with it. Combat Sambo that they compete in, they wear a jacket, like a judo gi type jacket, but they kick and punch, and they wear headgear. Very, very intriguing martial arts style.
A lot of the great Russian fighters over the years have competed in Sambo. That's a quick kick there.
Yeah, most notably Fedor Emelianenko, who's a world champion.
Andrei Arlovsky, former heavyweight champion in the UFC. And this kid we saw a moment ago, it's got some quicks. Nurmagomedov. 17-0. As I mentioned, Nurmagomedov, this is the 16th fight in the octagon for Tibau, so a huge advantage.
What a nice shot by Nurmagomedov. Let's see if he can complete the takedown.
Inexperience for the member of American Top Team.
Tibau's so physically strong.
Yeah.
One of the things that Tibau's really tightened up over the last couple of years, Mike, is his striking. He used to be a little bit stiff with his punches, but now they're loose and fluid, and has very good power behind him. Nurmagomedov is hanging on to this leg, really wants to try to complete this takedown and using up a lot of energy.
That's an area that you mentioned, the striking that he's tried to sharpen for a long time. He TKO'd Carl Uno a few fights ago.
Yeah, and that was a nasty TKO.
Yes. Nice knee.
To the body.
Nicely placed by Tibau.
Nurmagomedov again has him up against the cage, but Gleison's takedown defense has been outstanding.
Nurmagomedov has finished his last 9 wins. Right now he's just looking to get to an advantageous position here against Tibau. Wrestling background for Tibau, back during his young days competing in his native Brazil in Rio de Janeiro.
That's interesting. Mario Yamasaki decided to break them up. I wonder why. It just felt like they weren't advancing enough.
A little stall in the action, and so now they'll trade again.
Nurmagomedov is very aggressive, Mike.
Yeah, he throws wildly.
Listen to these Russians cheering in the audience. It's not Brazilians? Oh, I'm wrong. They're Brazilians. Derek has told me. What are they saying? Do you know?
They're saying I'm Brazilian with a lot of pride and a lot of love.
That's what they're saying? I'm Brazilian with a lot of pride and a lot of love.
Our great translator. Yeah, our great translator, Derek.
See, I thought they were yelling out Khabib. They weren't. Well, it's hard to hear when you've got a mob cheering, but it only makes sense that there's so many Brazilians in the crowd tonight. I've met a lot of Brazilians today walking around here at the MGM that are beyond pumped to watch Anderson Silva defend not just his title, but the honor of Brazil, which has been, I mean, what
challenged.
Assaulted?
Challenged, yes.
By Chael Sonnen?
Assaulted, insulted. Good takedown defense again by Tibau.
Amazing takedown defense.
Yeah. No, he slips that one. Round 1 is done.
Calm down, relax, give me some water. The ice on top. He's making a lot of mistakes. He's missing the punches and you gotta come back with 2 jabs. When you throw the cross, he's expecting a jab, so you gotta cross him. Pay attention, he went pretty strong in this round. Second round is going to be a lot less strong. You got to win the second round.
Gleison, Tibau. Khabib Nurmagomedov, who you saw in the first round, throws everything with ill intent. 17-0, 6 wins by knockout, 7 by submission. The last 9 he has finished within the distance. But the takedown defense and the head movement of Gleison Tibau outstanding in this first round.
Yeah, he is a wall. I mean, his takedown defense was just absolutely perfect. And Khabib, he used an incredible amount of energy trying to take Gleison down. And it was very astute by his corner. They said he's not going to come out as hard in this round. He really can't. And they're absolutely right. As we see him here, trying to pace himself in the second round. And this is going to be the opportunity for Gleison, or an opportunity rather for Gleison to open up with his strikes.
Looking for the head kick off the forearm. Nice counter. Again, he tried to set up the left hand. He might be able to catch Nurmagomedov off balance. The way he throws, takes himself off center from time to time.
Bit of a cut over the right eyebrow of Gleison.
Right hand, and now he's going to look to put him on his back again. Tibau had a big knee early, tried to throw it again here in the second.
He's trying very hard, but Gleison just easily defends it. I mean, even punches him as he's defending it. Nice knee.
Punched him, kneed him, and now got loose. Tibau, winner 3 straight, 7 of his last 9. And we mentioned he's trying to elevate his status at 155, where Benson Henderson is the champion. Gleison Tibau really pacing himself nicely here in this second round. You carry around all that muscle, Joe. It will work on your cardio.
It certainly would, but, you know, Gleison has never really shown cardio problems in the past, and Nurmagomedov spent so much energy. And look at that, Gleison got him down. And Gleison's got his back for a brief moment. He has the over-under.
He basically powered him down.
Yeah, he's got the over-under here, Mike, and the only thing that's saving Nurmagomedov is his right arm, and he uses that to keep standing.
Caught him on the release, though, with that left, and Nurmagomedov still throwing. Uppercut. Tibau trying to slide that arm over. Looks to get it under now.
Nurmagomedov is absolutely relentless with his takedown attempts, but has been completely unsuccessful. He's got to look out for his neck here. Gleison has a nasty guillotine choke. And as he's going for this takedown, he is giving the possibility of a guillotine to Gleison.
Well, Mike Constantino, who's in the corner of Nurmagomedov, mentioned the game plan was to continue to pressure Gleison Tibau. And that's what Khabib Nurmagomedov is doing again here. He doesn't want to get bullied by Tibau, who's done it to many members of the lightweight division.
I mean, that guy really should write a book on how to cut weight.
Come on, I'm going to separate you guys. Come on.
I mean, I'm not exactly sure what Mario Yamasaki wants him to do differently, because Nurmagomedov is trying very hard. He's just running into incredible defense and balance.
Nice slip and counter by Tibau.
That said, I love his style. You know, I love Nurmagomedov, the fact that he just wades in and just keeps firing. He's a wild dude.
Yeah. Lead left uppercut a moment ago.
Yeah, I mean, he's been unsuccessful with it, but that's just because he's facing a guy that's got a ton more experience than him, and, you know, frankly, has fought better opposition. But
well, as I mentioned earlier, Joe, 16th UFC fight for Tibau. Nurmagomedov, very impressive, 17-0 in his career. Tibau's been in the octagon about as long as Nurmagomedov has been a pro. Final seconds of round number 2.
oh,
Contact near the end of the round.
Segura aqui atrás. Respira.
Breathe.
Aí encosta. Olha a boca. Aí. Bem, tá bem.
You're doing very well.
Anda pra cima dele.
Just keep moving forward. He's going to keep moving backwards. And he's going to get complicated. You keep throwing the cross. And you got to win this third round.
Технично зашел.
Listen. Khabib. Low kick.
Изнутри ударил и удар.
Low kick. I'm going to come with the 2 right down the side.
Looking to become the first man to defeat the Russian in his professional MMA career.
You ready? Let's go, come on!
No takedowns landed in this fight for Nurmagomedov.
but boy, has he tried.
Man, and over again.
Yeah, this, in my opinion, is a case of a guy who's very game and very young to this, you know, to this level of competition, facing a real veteran in Gleison Tibau.
He's young, period. 23 years old.
I mean, impressive attempts.
Yes.
I love his. I just love the fire about this kid. But Gleison, simply at this point in the game, just seems to be the better fighter.
That said, he's one of those wild swinging rights away from changing everything.
And that said, you know, this kid has got a massive amount of potential, and especially with this attitude. I mean, I loved him in the Kamal Shalarou's fight. I loved watching that fight. He eventually finished Kamal on the ground with a rear naked choke.
He's trying to up the pace right here, Joe.
Yeah, he's an animal. I don't know what that wig's all about that he wears walking in, though.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody could ask him. Maybe it's some Russian cartoon character that he enjoys watching.
I think it's the Russian headgear.
I bet it keeps you warm in the winter.
It has to. I don't know if you want it in 115 degrees in Vegas, though.
How cold is it right now in Siberia?
Colder than it is here.
Why am I asking these questions?
I have no idea. Why am I answering them?
Again, Gleison Tibau, impenetrable takedown defense. I mean, the dude is a wall. But this Nurmagomedov kid won't stop trying, man. I mean, if there were points for gameness, this guy would get a straight 10.
I mean, the takedown defense tonight has been perfect. 11 for 11 for Tibau.
Nice knees here. Oh, good right hand by Nurmagomedov.
Checked.
And he listens to his corner. You know, Mike Constantino was calling for the leg kick, fake the leg kick, follow the right hand, and that's exactly what he did. But now Gleison's got him down.
Gleison's second takedown of the night.
Lost his back, but, lost control totally. Let him up.
This pace that Nurmagomedov is setting here in the third might be threatening Tibau a bit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if he's going to wilt, now's the time.
Yep.
3 hard rounds of this. I mean, and again, folks, if you've never tried this, this doesn't look like much when they're up against the cage, but it's one of the most grueling aspects of this sport. Because they're both straining full clip.
Watch the fence, watch the fence.
Just over 2 on the clock here.
Take your hands off the fence. I'm gonna take a point from you.
Mario's warning Nurmagomedov stop from, he's trying to hold on to the fence to keep Gleison in position. And Gleison, again, just a brick wall of a takedown defense.
And he was trying to get double unders And he does deliver the knee. Tibau, with all those animals at American Top Team for so many years, so talented in the exchanges on the cage that we saw a moment ago.
Look at Nurmagomedov just waiting in there.
Under 90 seconds remaining in this lightweight fight. There's that big right hand again. Nice lead left. The corner of Nurmagomedov is getting urgent. I'm sure the fighter will very soon as well.
Well, if he loses this fight, which we both think he probably will lose by decision if nothing changes in the next 50 seconds or so, it's a learning experience for this young man, you know, to step in there and fight a guy who's had so many fights inside the octagon, and you know, and just see, oh, he clipped him with the right hand though.
As we said at the top of the round, Joe, you're always one right hand away from changing everything.
And this is a big assignment for a young man, second fight inside the octagon.
The biggest weekend in UFC history.
He had to step in there against a guy like Gleison.
With all of Anderson Silva's fans in the stands supporting fellow Brazilian. Nice slip again by Gleison. Gleison's really worked on his head movement. You can see the benefits.
Yeah, he certainly has become a much more polished striker, much more technical and relaxed. Nice knee there by Gleison. But Nurmagomedov, he's a pit bull, this kid.
He's going to go all the way to the final bell.
Every punch has home run written all over it, too.
He's a lot of fun to watch. Tibau and Nurmagomedov go the distance. What a back and forth battle it was. Nice elbow, but a counter by Tibau. Nurmagomedov really kept a good pace throughout this fight. Always in attack mode. Who has won this fight? Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Khabib, the Eagle, Nurmagomedov.